Hello, everyone. This is Tom Fox, and I'd like to welcome you to the Daily Compliance News. The Daily Compliance News is an offering of the Compliance Podcast Network. December 5, 2018. First up is an article from the Washington Post, which details the UK company Ted Baker, where employees of the high-end British retailer have accused the chief executive, Ray Kelvin, of harassment, claiming the workplace is dominated by a culture of inappropriate hugging and touching, as well as sexually suggestive comments. More than 200 employees released a petition saying the company's HR department had ignored reports of harassment. This led to Ted Baker's stock price dropping by nearly 15% on Monday. Second, we had another data breach this week. This is the company Quora, which is a question and answer website. It was hacked and had data belonging to 100 million users stolen. Quora detected the hack on Friday and is still investigating the incident. The hackers gained access to users' names, emails, addresses, and their direct messages. After the Marriott hack of 500 million, this one was certainly less. Nevertheless, the numbers continue to be stunning going forward. Next, in an article from the anti-corruption world, Canada's top stock market regulator is aiming to settle a long-standing probe with the company Glencore around its Katanga mining. The Wall Street Journal had initially reported that it was probing $100 million payments into Katanga mining made to a company owned by Israeli businessman Dan Gertler. The Canadian investigators were probing financial statements and disclosures by Katanga related to possible breaches of Canadian bribery and anti-corruption law. Glencore previously announced it had received a subpoena from the Department of Justice around these same issues. Finally, a story from the New York Magazine around the NFL's completely abysmal response around the Kareem Hunt video released showing him hitting or knocking down and then kicking a woman. The NFL had apparently known about this conduct since March. The NFL did not even interview Hunt over this. Certainly, Hunt's interview this weekend on ESPN was pretty damning in and of itself. But the NFL allowed him to play in spite of not only an inadequate investigation, but also apparently turning over part of the investigation to the Kansas City Chiefs. One wonders how TMZ was able to get the video, yet the NFL, populated by former U.S. security experts from the Department of Justice, from Homeland Security, and from the FBI, were unable to get it. You must ask the question at this point, does the NFL really want this conduct to stop? Because Kareem Hunt, as you will recall, led the league in rushing last year. So when does zero tolerance really mean zero tolerance? And when will Commissioner Goodell actually speak out on the matter? I hope you will join me for tomorrow's Daily Compliance News. Hey, the response to the Daily Compliance News has been quite gratifying. Several people have contacted me and told me how much they enjoy this daily summary, a short summary of compliance and corruption-related news. So I have decided to move this forward as a full-time series into 2019. Also, I hope you will check out some of the new offerings on the Compliance Podcast Network. Jay Rosen and I have started a new podcast series, Popcorn and Compliance, where we take a look at the movies and related to some compliance topics. Finally, Mary Shirley and Lisa Fine are starting a new podcast series, Great Women in Compliance. It premieres Wednesday, December 5th on the Compliance Podcast Network. I know you will enjoy it. This is Tom Fox, the Compliance Evangelist. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network. Thank you for listening.